Okay. It's visible and it's audible, right?
Yes.
So the question is, what is difference between process, difference between process? We have one is process, another one is procedure, and another one is processor. So whenever we heard about multi-threading, we need to know about these things first. So what do you think about what is the process? What is the process, or what is the
Process.
procedure?
Process is like a process.
Okay, let's see about procedure first. So procedure, it is a flow, flow of, means we can say that it is a set of instructions, we can say flow of instructions, or it is set of instructions. Procedure, set of instructions representing a particular task or action. Yeah. So it is a set of instruction representing a particular action. Action. So the meaning of this is what? It is a procedure. So definitely we do like so many procedures before doing a project. So what it is just a set of instructions or facts or data which represents what? A particular action. Means a action is happened. It can be any kind of a procedure, like to make a Maggie. What is a procedure in that? Yeah.
Mhm.
And how about process? What is this process is all about?
Like the ongoing flow, like how can I say? Like
Yeah.
the
Like
steps.
it
Like,
talks about process, it talks about only the instructions, mostly we can say that is a flow of execution, to perform a particular action, executing set of instructions, like it talks about what? About instructions, but practically when it is done with the help of procedure. Yeah. Now, what is the processor? It is an hardware component, right? Hardware interaction, hardware interaction, hardware component, we can say hardware component to generate processes, to generate what? Process.
process.
Yeah. So this is about process, procedure, and this all. Okay. So basically, we have to understand these things. Now, in this also, we have something like yeah, we do have something like mechanism, like tasking, multiple process. So what do you think about multiple process? Have
Like
like there are like models of applications. For example, we do have here two models, we can say two models to execute application applications. Two models to execute the applications. What are those? First one is single process mechanism, or we can say that single tasking, single single tasking, or we can say single process, single process mechanism. It means what? Like for example, if I have this notepad. I'm using only for writing, right? This is my writing. So this is what single process I'm doing. But in the notepad, we can do other things also. Like we have edit option, we have file option, we have different components, right? So that is called as
Yeah.
what? Multi-process. Like for example, MX player or VLC player. In this VLC, we have what is a single process we can say? Skipping the
Audio,
video. Uh,
video.
we do skip, right? If we get any which is not relevant to us or some advertisement, we skip that, right?
Hmm.
So that skipping part, like arrow will be there, you just click on that arrow and it will get skipped. That is only one task it will do. That task, and it is like VLC is combined with many tasks. Like it has volume, up and down, brightness. Volume have it
Hmm.
has brightness, and I do have observed that we do have log system also, right? Log. If we lock means nothing will be appeared, or whatever we are touching, nothing other things will not get opened. Yeah, so this all are what, it is a combination of many tasks. Okay, so this is what single process mechanism, and the second one what we have, multi.
Multitasking
Yeah, multi. Yes,
processing.
tasking, or we can say multi process mechanism. Okay, so this is all about this. Now let's understand it in bit details. First one is single tasking. What are the points for this? We have to remember. First point is this model allows only one process to execute the complete application. This model allows only one process to execute complete application. What is the meaning of this? Means it will do only one thing. It will do. It cannot do multiple things until and unless the task is done. It will not go to the another task. Got it? Yeah. It follows what? A sequential execution of the task. So it follows what, it follows sequence. Yeah. What is the meaning of sequential?
Like order in order.
Yeah, like for example, it is going in this way. This is again here. It is here. It is not going with a parallel many things like this one also and this one also. No. First, it will complete the first line here. It will do this one. After that only it will go with the second, third task. So that is called what? Sequential. And third point here is it will what it will do. It will also increase, right, the application of execution time. Yes, it is natural, right? It means it is going one by one, step by step. So obviously execution time will be more time it will take, and then it will also reduce when it is taking a more time for the execution. It means what, performance will be reduced, application performance. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So if any application is taking for example TV remote, if you press the 5, it should go to the channel number 5, right?
Yes.
If it is not going to channel number, it is, if it is taking a lot of time, it got stuck, the screen is still same, and after half an hour it is changing the channel, then how you will feel? It means it is taking a lot of time off for execution, and based on that we can say that performance is also poor, because if it is taking more time, and no need to purchase those such kind of remotes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Now next one is we have multi. tasking. These points, they may ask you in the interview these questions. Yeah, multitasking. What is this multitasking? First point is it allows what more than one process at one time. It does many things. Yeah, it so this model allows more than process at a time to execute complete application. And second one, this is what sequential, right? This will be what parallel, parallel execution of the task.
Yes.
Yeah. And the third one is it reduces execution time is not increasing in this because many tasks are done parallelly.
Yeah.
So it means what it will reduce. Here it is increase, right? In the above one, it is reduce application execution time. Now again, we have something like fourth one. It will increase the application performance. So this is about what multitasking. So single tasking and multitasking. Got it?
Yeah.
So now we do also have something called thread. What is a thread? A thread is a process, we can say. In the other term, what is a thread? Thread is a process. Yeah. So we'll see that what is a thread. We have some cases actually. We will create our own first program. How to create one thread. Okay. So let's see. Now we have something called we can how to create a thread. So thread is what? Thread is nothing but it is a we can say that it is a small task or a process. Process. It is a process. We can say thread is a process. Yeah, which executes a task. It gets created to execute the task, particular task. Okay. So now, how to create a task? How to create a thread that is important for us. So to create a thread, we have two things. To create a thread, we have two things. So we have first one is interface. You know what is interface, right?
Yeah.
What is interface? We discussed many times.
Like mm, no, like I'm not able to say.
We forgot interfaces. We have learned like we cannot create an object for that.
Oh yeah.
So
Sorry.
to create a thread, there are two ways. Two ways. Two ways. Let's see what is the first way and what is the second way. So first way is first approach. We can say first first approach to create thread. So in this means in this what we are doing, we must extend. We have to extend means we have to take a class from a class. We have to extend what java dot lang dot thread class to whom to the user defined class overall what I'm saying is we are going to extend means what, from one class we can extend another class, right? Like inheritance concept, remember? So
Yeah.
from one class we can extend the features of in this class. Okay, so that is what here it is. So this is it is now, yes, now it is not possible actually. So we can say it is not possible to extend any other class to user defined class. So what I'm saying here is we have two ways. First approach I'm talking. What is the first approach? The first approach is, for example, I have one class, user defined class. So for example, class my class. What is the class name?
My class.
Yeah, my class. And what I'm doing here, yes, extends. I have written what extends. Now here I'm just writing it thread. From thread class, thread is already inbuilt one. From this I'm extending the features of all this to my class. Yeah.
Mm.
These things I can do. This is what I'm saying. I mean to say means with the help of one thread, one class that is called a thread, we can get the properties and we can start working to create one thread. That is one. Now, second one, but in this we have one drawback. That is the reason we are going with the second one. What is the drawback here? Only thread we can implement. Whatever there in the thread we can get in the my class. But for example, if I wanted to get so many other features, then what I have to do? Then I have to go with the second approach. Second approach is what? Implementing the runnable. So we have two things. One is thread and another one is runnable. What are the two things?
Thread and runnable.
Yes, correct. So let me talk about the second approach also here. So second approach. In this second approach, what is happening is first one, step one is declare. Declare an user defined class. Okay. User defined class has been declared. First. Second one
Mm.
is implement. Implement java dot lang dot
Lang thread.
runnable. Runnable interface it is in user defined class. And then the third point is provide the implementation for run run method. So there will be one run method inside this runnable interface. So for that we need to provide what? Implementation means we have to give the body to it in user defined class. Now fourth one is in the main class and in main method create thread and access by what? Run method. Okay, so this is what a second approach. We'll talk about first and second approach practically so that you can understand better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So now let's see what is the first approach we do have here. In order to create a thread, let's see whether it is working or not. So let's go to this Eclipse, and here we have this. Now, in what we are doing more problems, src bharat.com. In this only we have done many. So I will just take here one class. This class name I will give what thread. We are using what thread. So usually we do have two things actually. One is runnable. Runnable is what? Interface. Yes. And here we have the class that is called thread. Thread. And thread is what? It's a class. Just to make things easy. Okay. Now here, let me give the name. Here I just wanted to use thread class. First thread. First thread by class by thread class. This is my name of the main method. Yes. Uh, yeah. So this is my main method, main class name. Now what I need to do is I need to check. I have to create. How I can create? Let's see. Now I will take one another class here. Class. I'm just giving word welcome. Just welcome I'm giving. Welcome thread I can take. Welcome thread. Now what I need to do is I need to extend from the thread only I wanted to take, right? So
Yeah.
extends what? Thread. So after this, I'm giving the bracket for this. Okay. So this is my class is ready. User defined class, both are. This is welcome thread. Now in this, I have internally, I have to give the implementation of which method? Run method. Public void run. This is what? This is a method. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is a method. Now in this, I just wanted to like give a statement, welcome thread, something like that. So for 10 times I wanted. So for in this I can use loop for int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus. Now here it is CISO. In this I'm just giving what? Welcome. And this is welcome thread. Welcome thread. Okay. This is welcome thread. So now I have successfully created a welcome thread. And in the which method? Run method. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now what I have to do is everything in one screen I wanted. So I'm making it small. So this is what, how many classes I created here?
Two, one, right?
Total two classes, right? This is here. This is
Yeah.
a class. This is a main
Yeah.
class, and this is just a welcome thread, new thread. This is thread class. Now here, in this, what is the main thing? I need to write the main method. Main. Yes. In this main method, what I need to do is I need to create an object. You know how to create an object, right? I have to create the object of what, which class? Wherever the thread I have, I'm doing this implementation, that class. So what is the class? How to create object?
Welcome thread.
Welcome thread. Welcome thread. I'm just giving a t is equal to welcome thread. Welcome thread. Now, then I created. Now, once I created, I need to make use of this, right? So what I have to do is t dot start. T dot start. So it's showing me error. What is this
New
error?
welcome thread, right? Equal to new.
Yeah. Correct. Exactly. So new I need to write. If I don't write new, it is there is no meaning of. Now
Yeah.
it is correct. Yeah. So now once I have done this, now t dot start I have to write, because internally the method is start. Start means internally it is run only. It is designed in such a way that I have to call start method only. Whenever I'm calling start method, what happens is it will check for a start here. Nothing is there, and again it will start checking, because the object I have created for the main method, so it will go here and check. So again it will found what run. So internally start means run only. So here we have run, and where is this run is there? In the thread it is. But in this thread here we have given what implementation. And now I will again go with the for loop. It's everything. Now in this, what is the change I will make is, instead of welcome I will just write main thread. Main thread. Now, do I need to import anything externally? No, because it is by default in the lang package only. So by default, whatever we are doing, all this thread and runnable, it's all available in lang package, Java lang. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So now what I have done here, I have taken a class. In this class, I given an implementation to the run method, and run method implementation is what printing the hello, like welcome thread for 10 times. And in this is my main class. In this main method is there. In this main method, I have created an object for which one?
Thread.
Yeah, for the new thread, for the thread
Welcome.
object. Yeah, thread object. With the help of that reference, I'm just calling this method inbuilt method name build thread, and then I'm just running this. Now let's try to execute this one. Can you guess what would be the output? Both will print welcome and main thread.
Mm, yes, I think.
Yeah, see here. First, what happens? First is what? Main thread got
Main
printed. Then again, welcome thread. Then again, main thread.
thread.
So it is not like a continuous format. It is like parallelly. So
Yeah.
it means what? Multi-threading is achieved or not?
Yes.
Yeah, parallelly it is running. So first it is executed. Then again this one. Then again this one. Now, for example, if I execute once again, we'll see the different. See here two times main method. No, here it is totally everything is main method. Yes. So we can't decide the flow how it will be. Like it will be decided internally only. Like once again, if I'm executing, says so sometimes it gets changed, sometimes it's not. So we cannot predict. See here. Here you can able to see two
Yeah.
times main method, again welcome method, again main method, and then again welcome. So it is
Yeah.
keep on changing, because it is a multi-threading concept. Means the thread has been created and it is printing the welcome thread. Understood?
Yes.
Excuse me. Hmm. So this is what really important this program is. This is we have achieved with the help of what? Extending the thread. So I'm just copying this code in this. Here I will paste in between this. You understood, right? The first approach,
Yeah.
23. Okay. So first approach we are done. Now let's go with the second approach. In the second approach, what I said, what we have to
Using
do,
runnable
runnable.
interface. Right?
Yes, 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 exactly. So we do have runnable. Hmm. So in this, what is runnable? It is an interface or class?
Interface.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, correct. Now, what is the need of this? Now, my question here is, what is the need of a runnable?
Like maybe for abstraction.
Yeah, so for example, my thread is there, class welcome thread, welcome thread is there. Now, I'm just what I'm doing is I wanted to extends from thread,
Mm-hmm.
but only I can extend thread only. Can I do if I wanted to extend something else, for example ABC, can I do this way? Or if I wanted to extend some other things also. So whenever we are using extend, only one thing I can extend, multiple things I cannot extend. But if I'm implementing means multiple things I can implement. We cannot do this because we have that inheritance concept, right? With that, inheritance is not possible. Which one it is? Multiple inheritance. So again, multiple inheritance comes into picture and it is not possible, but it is possible in interface. Got it?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, yeah, now let's see in the second one, second approach. What we have is, let's see how this second approach works. And in second
Mhm.
approach, what we have, let's see first. Yeah. So I will explain you the logic here first, and then we'll go with the code implementation.
Okay.
Hmm. So here, for example, I'm just writing class my thread, and then is it that's it or what else? Fine. This is my class, and then what I need to do? I need to implement, right? Implements runnable, runnable. Implementing the interface. Yes, and here what I will write? Here I will write again void run, and then the implementation here, the method. Okay. So here I will write the application logic. Got it? Yes. These things I will do. These things we have done right in the first one.
Yeah.
But there we have just extended, but here we are implementing. That's it. Okay. Now, in this, we'll take another class, main class test. Now, in this class, what we have to do first? Main method. Yes. In this main method, after writing the main method, next we have in this, whenever we are using implement, we have four cases. So case one I'm talking about. Case one is we can directly create a object for the my thread. My thread is there, right? This one. For this, I can create the object.
Mm-hmm.
Create object for my thread. Okay, that I can create, and with the help of that, reference variable. For example, I will show this my thread, and then I'm just giving here empty is equal to new my thread, and then here what I have to do, empty dot start, right? Because internally this is representing the run method. So
Yeah.
here what happens here is we will be getting what? Compilation error status. What I will get? Error. Compilation error. Compilation error. Why we are getting compilation status is compilation error. Why I'm getting compilation error here? The moment I call empty dot start, so empty dot start, this run is not available in this runnable. This run is available in the thread class, right?
Yes.
thread class it is available. That is the reason we got an output. So that is the reason it will not work. It will give what error. So the case one is giving us error. Understood about case one? Case one means whenever we are taking the object reference object, with that help of that, if I'm calling, it is giving us the status is compilation error. Yes. Okay. Now let's go with the second case. How to achieve? That's what I'm showing. So case two. In this case two, again I'm creating what? Same thing. Main method. Main method anyhow I will create. After creating main method, in the case two, what I'm doing is I have to create object. Same object. And everything is same here only, here also. But one thing will be changing. My thread, okay. And here, instead of start, if I write run, then what happens? Because already run is there and just I'm calling with the help of run. So will it now? Let's see here. Here also we have used start, right?
Yes.
Now instead of start, if I do take a run here, now what happens? Let's see. Run. And then if I execute this, what is happening? First welcome thread and then main thread. Yes. Now again, once again, I'm executing. Anything, any changes is happening? No, right?
No.
Yeah, there is a no change. It means what is the meaning here is it is natural means by default how we run the code it is similar to that means no thread has been created here. Like for example, I here plus I. If I'm executing this, it is similar 1, 2, 3, 9, and then 0. So it means what the meaning here is whenever I'm giving this run here, it is acting. It is not at all understanding that internally it is not calling. So whenever I'm just giving t dot run, it is just randomly it is checking like a method. However, we call this method, it will execute, right? Method implementation. We have done many methods and worked on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever we are calling this t dot run, what happens? It will go here and it will first it will run this after the execution of this. So total the process is initiated by the JVM and how with the help of the main method. So only one thread is there, that is main thread. Understanding? Only one
Yeah.
thread has been created here. That is a main thread. That second thread, this child thread has not been created in this case. If we are using what run only. So what we have to use here? Start and see now. See now it is what like parallelly multi-threading is achieved in this, right? So it is not working like a just normal method. Got it? It is not a normal method. It is a thread which is creating. First, this thread is going on again. Next to this, after some time, this. So it is keep on switching. Got it?
Yeah.
So second case, what is the second case? Is if I am using run the status. Let's see the status here. Status. So it means here the user thread is not created. Only main thread. Only main thread is executing. So it means what? No multitasking. We can say no multi-threading. Multi-threading is achieved here in the case 2. Understood case 2?
Yeah.
Yes. Now let's see what is case 3. We have one more thing, case 3. Let's see what is this case 3. Case 3. In this also I will create my object, my thread empty is equal to new my thread. It is done. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just creating a reference variable of the thread, that inbuilt thread. So thread t is equal to new thread. It is a class only, right? We can create an object of the class. Now t dot start. If I'm giving t dot start, now what happens? Will it work? Let's see the status. Here the status is, here new thread is created. New thread will be
Mhm.
created. Here the new thread will be created because we are creating what, thread t is equal to new thread, right? And it will be submitted to the thread class run method. So now what is happening here is, I will explain in detail. In this, what happens here, new thread is created. That is fine, good, and it will be what, to the thread class. So where it will get submitted, it will created and it will get submitted to what, thread class, inbuilt thread class run method. Run method, it will get submitted. Run method, but not to my thread class. What is my thread class? That user defined. We have defined my thread, right? My thread class run method, it is not submitted. So now here we have my thread. What is this my thread? User defined.
That is-
Yes, exactly. Now here I have created a reference for this empty, and also I created the, with the help of that thread, inbuilt thread, and with the help of t like dot start. What is happening here? A new thread is created for sure. New thread is created, but it will be submitted to what, in this thread class one run method is there already.
mm,
To that it will be submitted, but we have to submit to this main, this user defined, right? So that is the reason, it means it will not perform multitasking. Got it? So even
mm,
this also
no.
not works. So this all things, this all cases I will show practically also. Okay, we'll see
Okay.
what is what is happening, what is not happening. But as of now, you just remember that my thread is a user defined. For that we are creating an object, and again my inbuilt thread also we are creating an object with the help of inbuilt reference variable. We are just calling the start method. So here it what happens whenever we are calling with this, there will be a method in this inbuilt, that is a run. It is going inside this but not inside this. Got
Okay.
it? So now we have fourth case. Case 2. In this, what is happening, we are creating again the object, created the object, fine. Now again I'm creating what, this inbuilt thread object. Thread object is also created. Now what happens is, now what we are, whatever we have created, now this t is there, right? We need to, this empty, just what we have to do here is, next one is what, now t dot start. Now t dot start, that's it. So now it is similar to this third case only, but what we are doing is we are just passing this reference variable empty into this empty. Understood? So it means what, whenever we are passing this empty reference variable, it means the run method of this my thread also receives what, it receives the implementation of this. So here the status is valid, valid. Here, new thread is created. It will be submitted. Submitted to whom? Submitted to my thread, my my thread class run method. So now it will submit it. How it is getting submitted? Only by just in giving this empty as a parameter in the thread, inbuilt thread. So like you're understanding, right? Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's execute this and see one by one what is happening and what is not happening. Uh, Now I just created one or create one more file class. Second approach. Second approach using runnable. Now what I need to do here? This is my main class, so I'm not touching this now. Now what is my user defined thread class I need to create? So for example, class welcome thread, welcome threads I'm writing so that name should not be matching same. Now what I need to do? Implements. What I need to implement?
Runnable.
Runnable interface. So done with this. Now class I have written, but why it is giving me error? Okay, we have to implement run. That's what it's saying, right? Runnable dot run. The type welcome thread must implement. We have to implement what? Inherited abstract method. So in this internally it will have run. So that we have to implement here. So we have to write the run method public void run for this one method I have given. Now see, now the moment I kept the body, the error gone. Yes.
Yeah.
Now CISO, not CISO. In this, I'm just taking same thing for loop for int I is equal to 0, I is less than 10, I plus plus CISO. Yeah, welcome thread. In this welcome thread plus I. Yeah. So this is about run method. I have just implemented that internally the run method I have implemented. Okay. Now what is the case one? Have you remembered the case one?
Yeah, like
So in the case one, what we are doing here in this main method, I have to create what object, like main method I have to create
yeah,
main. After creating a main method, I need to create an object. Whose object I need to create?
thread.
Welcome thread, right?
Yeah,
Welcome threads, and then I'm just giving here obj is equal to new welcome
welcome.
thread. Now with the help of obj dot, you have to give what start. That's it, right?
Yes,
So the moment we are doing this start, now what happens? Will it work? That's what we need to check. Yes or no?
yeah,
Yeah, whether it is running or not running.
it will run. Yes,
So, see, it is giving me error. See here, what is this? The method start is undefined for the welcome thread. In this welcome thread, do we have anything like start?
No.
That is the reason it is giving us error starting only. So it is not there.
Yeah.
Start is not available here. Where is the start is there internally in the thread class? Whenever we are extending the thread, inside that it is there internally. But here
Mm-hmm.
it is not available. See, the method start is undefined for the welcome threads. So
Okay.
this is my case one. It failed.
Yeah. Compilation error.
Compilation error I said, and this is exactly the case. Commenting. So we are getting what error? Compilation error. Okay. This is not working fine. Let's go with the second case. What is the second case I told?
Run. Obj dot run.
Obj dot run. Okay, run method is already there right here, and so it will be what like normal how this normal method executes, no, in that way. So again we have to use all this. I'm just copying this. Control C. Just I will change the name method. That's it. Now let's execute
Mm-hmm.
this. What's happening here? So first is what? Welcome.
Method.
What is this method? Okay, this is what main method, right? Main. So same thing is happening here. First is what? 0 to 9
Well.
it is total welcome. It is just like acting as a normal method how we do.
Yeah.
Nothing. Thread is not created in this. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So I will just comment this multi-line comments from here to here, and then so this is what in this I'm writing. It is second case. Case two. Case two normal like a normal what we can say normal method calling. No user different thread has been created. Now what is the case three? In this case three, what happens?
Using user
We
defined.
have we have created this one. Good. Now one more thread I have to create, right? The inbuilt thread. So thread t is equal to new thread. This is what inbuilt thread object I'm creating. Here we have t dot now start. Now let's see what happens here. Now once I did the start here, and then I have to use all this again here also. Main thread. Now let's execute this. What is happening? We are
Only
getting
main thread.
only main thread. Why? It is using only main thread only because see the moment I did t start means what? T start t is already there in the thread. In this we have run method actually. In this we have run method, but the moment I'm saying t start means it is only concentrating on this part itself now. It is not at all taking this one welcome thread. It is not going in the welcome thread. At least it is creating a new thread. New thread has been created, but it is not displaying the moment we are calling t start.
Yeah.
So
Like
to do that
in
we
your
have another approach that is called what? Fourth one. So this is what case. Yeah, here I'm just commenting once again. So this is which case? Case.
so in new thread, how start will be running like?
Yeah. In the case three, you have doubt.
Yeah, like when we giving new thread, like
This one, thread,
yeah,
this thread T. So what
we
we are doing is in this thread only we have run internally.
okay.
So whenever we are creating a new thread means new object has been created for a thread. It is about to launch. So the moment I am writing T dot start, it is getting started. The process got started, but it is not able to reach up to this.
Yeah, but like we don't have a start right anywhere in the code. So how it is running by taking start?
Correct, correct. But in the thread, internally the start is run only. That's what I'm saying. Internally, it is, for example, if you give only run, it will execute. But internally, this thread is there, na? This thread internally it is having some functions. See, like here, internally it has a mechanism. Here it is. See, internally you can able to see here. Run method is already there in this. See here, implements. No, that is implements. But extends, we have all this. So what I'm saying is start is programmed in such a way that in this thread, whenever we are using start, it will run. It will trigger this run option. But in this case, thread has been created, but it is not reaching to this. In order to reach that, we have to use what? Case 4. Got it? So,
Yeah.
so this is what? Case 3, right? Case 3. Now, case 3 is not working fine. Now, let's go with the case 4. What is the case 4? I said the case 4. Already I created the welcome thread, right? Now, this is another thread. Now, here what I need to pass? PJ, right?
Yeah.
I'm just passing here OBJ. Now, once I have passed OBJ, now what happens? Let's see. T dot start, and then here I have to write all those per. This is what main method. Now let's see if it is working or not. Is it working?
Yes.
Yeah. So multiple threading has been accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as of now, you just remember this. Tomorrow we'll see about life cycle of thread, how the thread is created, how when it is getting ended, all the life cycle and some inbuilt methods so that it will be clear, it will be getting more clear. So just today we have learned two approaches to create a thread. First one is what? This one. This is what?
Thread and
Extend.
runnable.
Yeah. Another one is
Runnable.
runnable. Runnable. So tomorrow we'll see all these cases are important. You just note down or you can execute this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just pasting it here.
So it here only fourth case is
Ah, working.
okay. Okay.
That is a note point. Fourth case is working. That is the reason we told, right? All the cases are.
Okay.
So, so I'll just share this file to him, to sir. So,
Okay.
so Bharat, that's it for today. Any doubt you have?
No, but today is like confusing. Yeah. We'll see tomorrow again.
Yeah. So I will clear that confusion because I just given you the implementation thing, right? Not theoretical mostly.
Yeah.
So what is what you understood, right? What is a thread? How to create a thread?
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like what is a run? What is a start? At least something you understood about multi-threading. Yes. So tomorrow we will be learning about life cycle of a thread and some more detailed things we are going to see, and we'll wind up the thread multiple threading concept by tomorrow or one more class. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Bharat. Then
Yeah. Bye.
bye bye. Have a good day.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.